Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network and our continuing coverage of USSL semifinal action between the Brevard SC and Club de Lyon Academy. Caleb Brown here along with Matt Shelton. We will have the game for you today. Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Doing well, doing well. Glad the rain's pushed off to our east now and south, and lightning staying away, and going to get this one underway here soon. I was told it's sitting there chatting with the referees, so I guess the game has got to be completed within 3 hours of the scheduled start time. So they're up against little time constraints getting this one in.
So it has to be completed by 8.
By 8 o'clock. Yep.
Not just started and go to completion.
No,
it has
to be completed by 8 p.m. is what I'm hearing.
Who?
So a little interesting rule there, but so they're up against it, trying to make sure this thing gets underway. We'll have a short warm-up here. They've been on the field probably 10 minutes now, and this game's looking like it's getting ready to get underway. So I've got starting lineups for both teams. We can go through that here real quick.
Yep.
So both teams playing the 4-3-3. The back line, so I guess starting for Brevard SC in the goal will be Aiden McAteer. He had a great game last week. Didn't get challenged, and all of a sudden at the end of the game, the team came on and gave him some shots, and he came up well, only letting in the one penalty kick. Timothy Worthington will play in the left back spot. He did not play in that last game. I do see one of the center backs is not here, so I'm not sure who's going to be playing in the center back position, but both center backs will be new players from last week's game. Kwame Asante will move from the outside back to the center back. Nathaniel Campbell will be playing in the right back position. In the midfield, same as last week, we'll have Aiden Haig, Theo Cox, and Tiago Pires. Alvin Fenelon will come over on the wing for tonight's game, and then Gabe Shelton will move to striker, and Stephen Nicholas will be playing his right wing position. So that's the starting lineup for Brevard SC. And then I don't have exact positions, but I know they're playing a 4-3-3, so let's start with the goalkeeper, Acerve, will be in goal. And I don't know these players, but I'll at least call out their names and numbers. In the defense, we'll have number 11, Luis, number 13, Sharma, number 19, Rodriguez, number 14, DePazzo in the defense. And then in the midfield, again, playing a 4-3-3, 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, 3 attackers. Number 5, Kevin Duane, number 8, Edgar Guzma, and number 10, Matias Mercado. And then in the attack, number 9, Kevin Hernandez, number 15, Casey Atwell, and number 17, Johan Garcia. And Club de Lyon Academy bringing 3 substitutes with them. So expect them to get used here late in the game. And we're about to get underway here. Let's see if I can figure out who this other center back's going to be. And it looks like it's going to be Cam Jorgensen. So Cam Jorgensen coming in that center back spot. Cam is a player. He can play striker. He can play midfield. He can play center back. He's a big kid, fast kid with great skills, and he'll make that a solid spot there in the back.
You know, and it's really nice when you can have that Swiss Army knife type of kid where you can put him anywhere and know you're going to get great quality play out of him no matter where you put him at.
Yeah, and that's why you like those kind of players on your bench, because then no matter what happens, you know, you can plug that piece in anywhere. So, so Cam will be playing on the right side of the center back. Kwame Asante would be on the left, and it looks like Stephen Nicholas will be on the left, and Alvin Fenelon will be on the right. So let me make that change on my sheet here.
And as always, let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We are an interactive broadcast. We will periodically read the chat throughout the game. We will give you shout-outs, and feel free. We hope to be a great part of your sports night. We hope that you enjoy the broadcast and everything that comes along with it. Speaking of which, can I?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And so Brevard SC's out here. I don't see our left back. Where's our left back? Oh, number 15. There we go. And I guess I switched that one as well. So Nathan Campbell will be on the left side, and Timothy Worthington will be on the right.
All right, and just a reminder for everyone, we will have a clock up. So this graphic is going to go up. We will have a clock running here on our scoreboard. However, it's not the official game clock. That just helps everyone gather, how far we are. How far we are along during the game. It just gives a general consensus, and it kind of helps us a little bit. But we are not the official score.
Only the referees can do that in the game of soccer. And we're getting ready to get underway here. Brevard SC in the white kit and Club de Lyon Academy in the blue kit. Club de Lyon moving left to right on your screen. Brevard right to left. And Brevard will start out with the ball. And long ball trying to find Stephen Nicholas. And I'll try and learn these Club de Lyon Academy players as we go.
And look, don't be bashful if we're prone to making mistakes when it comes to names. Please let us know in the comments if with pronunciations, and we will get to them.
Gabe Shelton losing his footing here as he's trying to press. De Leon Springs, nice through ball, blocked well from Kwame Asante. Stephen Nicholas trying to find Gabe Shelton through. And all the way back to Acervi. It's not a lot of movement off the ball here, not a lot of pressure, just Gabe Shelton pressuring everybody else up to the midfield line. And
thank you.
So we're just getting our milkshakes delivered here. It was wonderful.
Hey, when people like you that much, it's always nice.
Gotta have some sustenance. So, and then after last week's milkshake call, fitting. Well, maybe we'll have another milkshake on the field tonight as well. Theo Cox now with the ball here for Brevard, trying to find the right wing. Tiago with the ball, trying to find Gabe Shelton through. Just couldn't quite clear the center back. And Theo Cox doing a good job to get a touch, but it makes it all the way through to the striker, number 9. Driving now. And Brevard doing a good job to corral and force them backwards. And line kept fairly high. First attack here for the Lyon Academy. Cross comes in. Good clearance there from Cam Jorgensen. Shot that's wide of the goal. So first shot off wide of the goal. And we'll have a goal kick here from Aiden McAteer.
Was a beautiful little ball handles down here in the corner with that little spin move we saw to create that passing lane opportunity.
Ball coming in here. Stephen Nicholas trying to find Alvin Fenelon on the far side, but loses out to Luis. And we'll have the Lyon Academy throw. Aiden Haig does a good job to win that one. But Tiago Perez knocks that one out for another Leon Springs throw. Good job from Gabe Shelton nicking that one away. foul called. And we'll have a free kick here for the Lyon Academy. Thiago Perez giving pressure. Gabe Shelton coming all the way back across. Good stop. Aiden Haig now giving pressure. And not pressing really high up the pitch. Like I said, Gabe Shelton's the only one giving any type of pressure until they get to about midfield. And now driving here. Hernandez passes off to Garcia. Good turn. Good defense there, though, from Timothy Worthington. Nice header, but great save there from Aiden McAteer. Cross comes in, 6 yards out. Good flick on header, and just to the right side of Aiden McAteer, and he's able to get to it. Gabe Shelton trying to turn, but 3 in behind him. Thiago Perez now gone. He's got Gabe Shelton and Stephen Nicholas with him. Good tackle. Stephen Nicholas still driving to the byline. Keeps it in. Another good tackle. That was a 2-footed tackle right into him. Out of bounds, and that'll be a corner kick. That was a dangerous tackle, coming in with both feet, studs up, but does get a piece of the ball. And I guess it is a throw-in, but a little further down than that one was made.
Huh. I was questioning Nicholas there to go to. It looked like that previous ball was going to be a corner.
And clear, but only sideways. That looks like it's going to travel out of bounds. Does just stay in. Theo Cox over to Thiago. I'm sorry, over to Aiden Haig. Had Gabe Shelton in, offsides. And ball playing out here in the back. Again, white shirts retreating almost to midfield. And again, just Gabe Shelton applying pressure to the back line. And Club de Lyon Academy not in any hurry to push forward. Theo Cox giving chase on the far side. Nicks that one away. It'll be a de Lyon Academy throw.
We're almost close to 10 minutes into here the first half. What are some of the different ways are you seeing any major differences? I know you said they're lining up in the same formation. What are some of the differences, if there are any, that you're noticing in how these two teams are running that 4-3-3?
Well, I don't know. Opportunity here. Good job for Cam Jorgensen to get back and give help to Kwame Asante on that one. The high line is the higher line is being used by the Lyon Academy. Obviously, like I've been saying, the pressure from Brevard is really low. That line of confrontation is near the midfield line. So really compressing that midfield, is Brevard. On the other side of the field right now, I'm still struggling to write numbers down to see who's there. So I'm not seeing the whole field as well as I should. But if you look, there's a lot of blue shirts pushed forward. So they're really trying to penetrate that midfield and get the ball into those forwards high up the pitch. Little high kick there, play on. Oh, he had the opportunity to turn there. Thiago does a good job to corral that one, and Kwame Asante clears, but right into the blue shirts. And that that shot wide of the mark, but Aiden McAteer able to get a hold of that one. So 2 shots, both to the Lyon Academy, both off target. But you're not going to score if you don't shoot.
Right.
Little flick on header, trying to find Gabe Shelton. Over to Stephen Nicholas. Trying to turn up pitch. And foul is called. Not sure if he's calling the foul or the throw. I guess the throw.
I want to say, I'm like, if it was for me, there wasn't too much in it for me to see a foul called.
I
Either
agree.
way.
He blew the whistle, though, which is why, and it is a
Right.
foul. It is a foul. Usually you don't blow the whistle on a throw-in.
Huh. Again, from neither side, there wasn't too much in it.
No, agreed. Ball coming in, and nobody going up to meet it. Ends up in Acerve's hands, and playing out of the back again. White shirts retreating. Again, just Gabe Shelton giving pressure. Nathan Campbell did a good job working through the hand tackle there. And Gabe Shelton picking up the loose ball there. All the way out to Alvin Fenelon, trying to find help. And the center back steps in front of Gabe Shelton, can't quite get to it. And again, just content to move the ball through the back, not rushing to get the ball forward with no pressure. And long cross. Stephen Nicholas gets to it, but losing out. Good ball in. Cam Jorgensen gets just enough of that to get that one clear. And cross right into his own player there. Thiago Perez, he's got 2 to beat, 1 in behind. Little late tackle there. Stephen Nicholas driving now. He's got Thiago Perez here on the near side. Got 3 men in the box. Gets to the byline. Cross coming in just over Gabe Shelton's head. Very close. And now will DeLeon take advantage of a counterattack here? That high or low line of pressure is now high up the pitch from the attack, but can't get it through the back 4. And Nathan Campbell now slowly getting forward. He's got Gabe Shelton. Gabe's off sides, and the referee on the far side agrees. Just a little early on that run. I'm surprised they let him play that one through.
I want to say, I'm like,
it was the goalkeeper played it from 20 yards behind to someone 10 yards in front of the offsides call, but they let him play through. So free kick here after the foul. Gabe Shelton working all the way back from the center striker position and now cleared out to him, but can't control, and Brevard gets forward and pushes that back line forward for a higher line. Yeah, so again, they're really trying to compress these midfielders, and now the line's starting to fall back a little bit as Aiden Haig takes over. Back to Timothy Worthington, out of bounds for a Brevard throw. Kwame Asante with a great tackle there. A little slow to get to that first ball and making up for it with his speed and the quality tackle as now Stephen Nicholas loses the ball on the wing here. And white shirts again retreating. And ball going all the way across. Center back able to get to it. Now runner on the near side, runner on the far side. Runner through the middle. Well read by Cam Jorgensen. Theo Cox finding Stephen Nicholas. Bad touch there, trying to get it back to Theo. And striker trying to work through three. Actually, midfielder trying to work through three. And whistle blown, foul called. It'll be a Club de Lyon Academy free kick. And played back. Aiden Haig does a good job to turn the midfielder back. And the ball goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. And this single pressure there is forcing the long balls, but now the high line retreats all the way back, giving them a little more space to work. That looked like it was off the De Leon player, but throwing for De Leon. And Stephen Nicholas can't quite keep control of that one. And De Leon, with the low pressure, able to get a lot more control of the ball. And that one's over Cam Jorgensen's head, out of bounds. That'll be a corner kick. So first corner of the game goes to Club de Lyon Academy. Off the head of Cam Jorgensen. And number 5, Kevin Dwayne, over to take the kick. Good ball in, but only finding Theo Cox's head. Good strike. Flex off Kwame Asante. Another ball from the far side, cross in. Aid McAteers takes care of that one. Lots of blue shirts in. Opportunity to counter if they go quickly. And they got runners running up the far side, but controlled. And De Leon takes over again. So again, not a lot of pressure. They're able to move the ball on the back line and around, the back four pretty easily, but lots of pressure once they get into the middle there. So Brevard willing to give up the possession, where there's no consequence, but loads of pressure and loads of white shirts surrounding the ball once it gets forward. 2 on this side, looking to pounce. And again, you've got, 6 players forward and just looking for these long balls, maybe through balls. There's one. Little chip, Kwame Asante first to it. Over to Nathan Campbell. And foul called. So Nathan Campbell stepping over this ball to take the kick. Finds Kwame Asante, and then all the way back to Aiden McAteer.
McAteer starting out pretty strong today with a couple clutch saves.
Yeah, the header certainly could have been a tough one, and handled it well. Gabe holds up. Back to Stephen Nicholas, but can't find feet. Good job to nick it away, but referee calls foul. those are the balls that have to be contested. If you let a midfielder, in the middle of the field push him forward, he's going to find feet or find the long ball into the box. And now on the far side, good job from Kwame Sante to read that one. Trying to find Gabe through quickly in the middle, but gathered it back by Lyon Academy again. And this is another place that could be dangerous. If you let the center backs get forward uncontested, they're going to find those balls too. And a good job from Timothy Worthington to get up and get that one. Aiden Haig working on the far side, out of bounds for a Brevard throw. Shelton does a good job to hold off the defender behind him, able to turn, and offsides. Yeah, Tiago Perez, probably about 2 yards offsides on that one. Makes the run as soon as Gabe turns, but just wasn't able to get the pass off quick enough. And those long passes like that, force them to make them each time. Eventually, one of them is going to go wrong. That one almost went wrong.
You're kind of just playing the waiting game at that point.
Aiden Haig now taken back over from the midfield. He's got Gabe Shelton. Grab from behind, no foul. And playing the ball into Gabe's feet, he's going to have 2 and 3 on him most of the game, the way this game's running at the moment. So he's going to have to hold up and allow the wings and those midfielders to get in behind and play with him. So again, DeLeon's got 5 players pushed up against the back 4 of Brevard SC, and Brevard SC carrying forward. Got to be careful with those long balls. They're outnumbered in the back, but Brevard SC throw here. Yeah, we talked about it last week with the midfielders tracking those midfield runners through into the back line, and they're going to have to be careful to track them again. And Tiago finding offsides. Alvin Fenelon on the far side.
I think that was what you said was the biggest takeaway last week. Was the Brevard SC would have to do a better job tracking those runners through the middle.
Yeah,
because even though it was a dominant win last week, still
they got called offside several times on some really good opportunities where runners weren't tracked. And it looks like this team is going to play a similar style, and you see number 5 there getting forward in the middle. You got 4 players up against our back 4, and if the midfielders don't track the midfield runners, then you're chasing the game. The foul call there on Nathan Campbell. And when I say chasing the game, I mean you're leaving your mark to go pick up another player, which then opens that player up. And if you get a team that can move the ball quickly, you're chasing your tail. You're never able to catch up to the pass because you can't move as quickly as the ball, and eventually there's a pass in behind and they can score. So you always want to make sure you have more numbers in defending than they have attackers so that you're not chasing your tail. Kwame Sante does a good job to read that one. He stepped in front of quite a few here, and that one goes long and right back to Lyon Academy. So once Brevard's getting the ball, they're really rushing to get it forward. And if you look at the way they're set up, everybody's back.
Right.
So you really need to build out of the back there a little bit, be a little bit more patient.
But it's almost like they're using up that patience on the defensive side of the ball. They're just so gung ho, ready to.
Well, you're defending, right? You're chasing the ball, and then you get the ball back, and all of a sudden you're giving it right back, and you're chasing again. You need to get some control of the ball so you can actually control the game a bit.
Agreed.
Nice little job there from Aiden Haig. Ball's through. Gabe Shelton's in. It's 3v1 right now. 2v1. Gabe drives back to his left foot. Shot. Blocked. And that's going out for a corner kick. You had Tiago Perez right in the middle, but the defender did a really good job cutting off that angle, not giving him that angle to pass. And Tiago, still driving forward. Had he dropped off a little bit and gone more square, that pass might have been able to come, but then you also run the risk of getting caught from behind by the defender.
Like you said, caps off to the defender there who just played it perfectly. I'm going to play the middle and trust that if a shot is taken, my goalie will get it.
Yeah, so corner here from Brevard SC, Tiago Perez over the ball. Opportunity here. Good ball in, but headed away. Aiden Haig takes over. And Tim Worthington over to Alvin Fenelon. Another cross coming in. Gabe Shelton's there. Kind of a bicycle. But more like it looked like he almost was getting pulled down as he's doing it. And a little shove there. What's the call? Throw in for the Lyon Academy. I thought maybe we'd get that half call where he'd give us the throw in. And the goalkeeper thinking it's a goal kick. It is a throw in here on this near side. So the white shirts are stepping forward to give some pressure on this. Not let this ball come in easy. And if they can win the ball, obviously they're high up the pitch. This is the place you want to try and win the ball. And he's got no one to throw to. And Theo Cox with the first touch. Again, they're high up the pitch here, but losing out. Theo wins it back. Aiden Haig with the ball. Gets clipped as he's making the pass, and now the Lyon Academy countering. And they're number 11 getting into the gap, but Cam Jorgensen does a good job to get in front of it and then nick it off the player for a goal kick. Good defense from Cam Jorgensen.
Exactly what you needed there.
So the Lyon Academy has been patient in their possession where Brevard has not. And then you see that opportunity to counter there after Brevard does get forward. Lyon is ready to pounce, ready to move on those counters. So for me right now, tactically, they seem to be playing a little bit better game. It's their game right now. They're controlling it. When they have those counter opportunities, they're taking them. It's just a matter of, as always, who can put the ball in the back of the net. Brevard's had a couple of good chances. The shots have been blocked, but the two for the Lyon Academy have been, relatively easily saved. So really no great attacks from either side right now.
But just that time of possession and being forced to play defense like this, it eventually wears you down.
It does, and they're controlling the game. We're playing their game.
Yes.
And that's, sometimes there's teams that they don't mind that. They don't mind the other team having the ball, and they can sit back and defend. It's not something that I've seen this team like to do, and most players don't like to sit and defend all game long. They want the ball at their feet. They want to get a chance to move forward, get a chance to attack. And right now, from what I've seen, we're kind of rushing those opportunities. And Kwame Sante again with a good clearance. Gabe Shelton giving chase. He's going to put some pressure on the back of the center back here, out of bounds for a throw. And right back into that same pattern. That triangle in the back is relatively uncontested. Just Gabe Shelton against those three, and now their midfielders drop back to give support.
They're playing a little triangle and then bringing in one of those midfielders to almost make it like a diamond.
Well, again, there's 5 up against our back 4. And right now, Stephen Nicholas is tracking one of those players to give us even numbers in the back. But like I said, when I'm on the field as a defender, as a coach, I always want to make sure I've got the extra player. And that's a good shot coming in, but rated Aiden McAteer. And Nathan Campbell finding Theo Cox up the middle. Over to Aiden Haig. Good build up here. But nicked away as he's trying to find Alvin Fenelon running down the far side.
Trying to fit it in that tight window there.
Yeah, just a little too close. Wasn't under a ton of pressure either. He probably could have taken a little more time, maybe driven a little bit.
Giving Nicholas a chance to get maybe a step advantage.
Well, and you have the angle there too. You can just play the ball a little deeper into the attack and a little higher up the pitch and get it past that defender on that diagonal ball. And again, good defense from Cam Jorgensen reading the ball in. Gabe Shelton holding up. Now he's got Alvin Fenelon running down the right side. Defender keeping pace with him. And Stephen Nicholas overrunning that one. Good job from the defender to push it past. Now he's looking for players ahead. And numbers forward for DeLeon. Again, a good read there from Cam Jorgensen. Kwame Asante trying to find Gabe Shelton. He's got a defender on his back. And Kwame keeps that run going forward. And now you see number 8, the holding midfielder, getting back in support. A little bit of a different look from what we've had. But same outcome, just passing the ball around the back. And Rodriguez getting forward here on the near side. Great job from Tiago to nick that one away. Finding Stephen Nicholas. He's driving, trying to find Gabe in the middle. And Nathan Campbell trying to find Stephen Nicholas and just missing. And goal kick. In physical battles, Stephen Nicholas has tried to been running around the defender each time, and the defenders are using a good job with their body to keep him away from the ball and just negating his attacks. Numbers getting forward here for DeLeon. The striker coming back to get the ball in possession here. Theo Cox does a good job to corral that one. Tim Worthington losing out. Gabe Shelton working back. And again, right back into the Lyon Academy possession from the back line. And the center backs pushing forward. This is how they're going to get their opportunities here, as they've got 5 again pushing up against our back 4. Diagonal runs coming now. Errant pass. Good job from Tiago to get by. I don't know if he's going to get to that one. Alvin's running to get there, but not quite.
Great attempt there by Alvin. He came.
Tiago was asking a lot of Alvin, making a 40-yard run as the ball's running across his defender. And there was space in front. There were other options. And now Leon Springs looking to counter. 3 against the back 4. 2 more coming. Rodriguez driving with the ball. Good job from Nathan Campbell to steal that one. He's got Gabe Shelton in, but he's offsides. That was tight. That was very tight, but just offsides.
I think Gabe might have been just trying to get in front of it and kind of pull it on back there.
Yeah, I mean he had his mark beat, but defense did a good job holding that line. And there's the common pass, center back to center back as they sit wide in this one-man press. And foul was called playing on. I didn't really see much of a foul. Ball in, Cam Jorgensen again, first to it. Theo Cox, ball goes over him, but gets the second ball. Gabe Shelton trying to beat 3 here. And foul called on Gabe as he was trying to run past the player. Arguing about it, but call's not going to change. So the Lyon Academy with a free kick here. And basically just start right back.
Gabe arguing with a call? Never.
And again, center backs, no pressure, just looking to pull the trigger and find a target up in the box. An opportunity here, and again, Cam Jorgensen cuts it off, but it does get through. Little chip run, good job from Kwame Asante. Missed with the left foot. And the Lyon Academy, the ball again, driving through the middle, shot, that's over the bar. So goal kick here. I've got almost all of the Lyon Academy's players on my list here. Not all of them yet. Getting close. We're going to get y'all figured out here before halftime. Trying to do this on the fly. And the Lyon Academy players trying to get some water on the fly here too. And out of bounds again. The Lyon Academy will take over on the throw-in.
Coming up on the 37th minute, relatively. That's going to be a foul called.
Yeah, foul on Theo Cox there. He ended up on the ground, but the foul was called on him.
Well, I think because it almost looked like he was trying to go over the back of.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened. I just saw him on the ground.
Yeah, no, he definitely tried to come over the shoulder, head first, and
Okay.
and it was warranted.
Still trying to take my notes here as we're closing in on the end of the first half.
I got your back, buddy.
Long ball, trying to find Rodriguez, but over his head. So Brevard throw here. Nathan Campbell trying to find Theo Cox. Offsides is the call. Hernandez offsides, trying to find the ball back to Garcia. And Cam Jorgensen over the ball here.
Relatively cool floor tonight.
The
Considering
rain,
what this weather's been doing this week.
The rain did a good job to cool it down here. It was sweltering during the course of the day today, though. So loving these evening games. Cam Jorgensen trying to find Stephen Nicholas.
That was like
good little dummy flick. Ball through. Cam Jorgensen does a great job to get back, and he's just offsides. That was tight, too. Guzma trying to attack. He had 5 yards away from the nearest defender, but Cam Jorgensen closes him down. Even if he was on sides, Cam had it covered.
I
Over
know.
to Nathan Campbell.
Like Tuesday, I was had to do some work outside for the elementary school, and it was go ahead.
Stephen Nicholas driving here on the near side. Numbers coming in for Brevard. But that pass right to the center back. And now a little bit of pressure here. Good footwork from the goalkeeper. And the high line, high pressure, intercepted from Theo Cox, but can't keep control. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Gabe Shelton giving chase. Got to cut off this near side. And that ball goes out of bounds. So as you have a goalkeeper who's getting pinned to one side, it's really important you cut off all the players on that side. Get tight to him so he doesn't have an outlet. And if nothing else, just cause more fear for him to lose the ball, potential to lose the ball, make a mistake.
Well, I mean, he's already got some fear when you got a guy like Gabe Shelton running at you.
Well, exactly. So he's under pressure, and then he looks up, and all his men are covered. Right?
Yeah.
That's how goalkeepers really make mistakes, and that was a mistake. He just hit it long and out of bounds. But they can make mistakes, and they say, "Oh, there's nobody open. I'm going to cut it back right into the pressure." Thiago Perez with the ball. All the way back to Kwame Asante. Cam Jorgensen wants the ball. Hernandez giving press. See now possession on the other side. Similarly, Hernandez, a lone man, giving press, running back and forth across the pitch. Now Thiago Perez here on the near side. Over to Stefan Nicholas. Got the byline, but turned back. Over to Nathan Campbell. And now finding some good possession here. This is what they need. Get it back in the game. An errant pass there. Just a missed touch. But, oh, that's why it was a missed touch, because it was blocked. So throw in here for Brevard. As Tim Worthington's Gabe Shelton fighting on the far side. Over to Tim Worthington. Over to Alvin Fenelon. Back to Worthington. Over to Theo Cox. Over to Nathan Campbell. He's got two on him. He needs to move that ball. There he goes. Back to Theo Cox. Back to Campbell. Driving now. He's got numbers inside. Cleared now. Kwame Asante first to it. Ooh. Strong to the ball, Theo Cox. Now with the referee playing on. Does a good job to get back. And Thiago Perez wins the ball for him.
Let them play a little bit.
Yeah, well, that he called the foul, but he let them play on because they had advantage. And now driving, shot coming in, but wide of the mark. So that was really the first bit of possession, right before that shot that we saw from Brevard. We weren't able to get any good attacks out of it, so we'll see if we can work something here. I mean, they just aren't stringing that final pass into the attack. And Coach Adrian Moreno telling everybody to get forward, and that line, the back line, is coming up near midfield. And Rodriguez making the run here on the near side. And again, lots of blue shirts getting forward on our back four, and there comes the ball in. But Luis can't handle it on the far side. Brevard throw. Out of bounds for a Brevard throw. And as white shirts get forward, blue shirts get back. And trying to find Alvin Fenelon. Defender goes over him. Out of bounds for another Brevard throw. Cam Jorgensen. Right through Aiden Haig's foot. And now blue shirts getting forward. And good job from Stefan Nicholas to turn turn them back. Mercado's driving, but now turn back over to Garcia. Plays back to DePazzo. Over to Luis. Ball coming in. He looked like he was offsides. Off the crossbar. Maybe off the football crossbar.
Yeah.
Goal kick. And Cam Jorgensen takes over in the midfield. Tried to find Thiago Perez. Good pressure in behind Alvin Fenelon. Brevard throw. Trying to find Gabe Shelton. Got 2 on him. And foul called. We'll have a free kick here for Brevard. And white shirt's getting forward now.
Here, Brevard now. Here, take your time. We're close to the 45th minute. Take your time, set it up, make this a good opportunity here.
Yeah, take advantage of this one. You see, I thought I saw Cam getting forward. I guess he is forward. Oh, there he is on the far side. I don't see him forward. I don't see him back. He's taking the kick on the far side. Good ball in. Aiden Haig tries the little flick on. Out of bounds for a goal kick.
I maybe would have liked to seen that one played maybe a slight bit shorter. And
well, he's trying to put it in that dangerous area, and you sometimes just get a touch to it, and it can go past the keeper. As we come in on halftime here.
Just over the 45th minute, according to our clock. That doesn't mean it's the official one.
Yeah, I don't anticipate there being a lot of added time, so we're probably coming close to the halftime whistle here. Gabe Shelton into the gap, but Guzma does a good job to get back, and there's a halftime whistle, folks. So 0-0 here. Pretty even game, a little cat and mouse maybe between the two teams here in the first half, and we go in 0-0 in the semifinal match between the Lyon Academy and Brevard SC.
We'll be right back with second half action in about 10 or 15 minutes. One. Welcome back, folks, here to the Brevard Sports Network as I'll fix the clock, take the halftime thing off. Refs have just blown the whistle, telling the teams, get yourselves back over here so we can begin second half play.
Yeah, even first half. Score line's even. Shots are pretty even. The Lyon Academy putting 3 on target. Brevard only putting 1 on target. But a little different style of play, what we've seen. And I bet we're going to see it change here in the second half. The Lyon Academy only has 3 subs. We're allowing them to possess and play slow. And we've got a bench full of subs. I bet you see a little bit different line of pressure and push them and try and get them a little more tired, make them work a little harder. And then I think in our possessions, Brevard's possessions, let's see if we can be a little cleaner in our passes, a little more patient. But for right now, if I'm the Lyon Academy, you're controlling the game. You don't want to change much.
No.
And you just want to get some good shots and finish. Right now, like I said, they're playing their game. So the Lyon Academy is first to take the field, and Brevard still getting some messages from Coach Adrian Moreno.
Big soccer news this week. Of course, Messi making his debut for Inter Miami.
Yeah, quite the game for a first one, though. Yeah, I mean, you said it before the broadcast tonight. You don't rate that storybook any better.
No.
And that's absolutely true. He came in, and I mean, they did score a goal after him and Busquets came in as substitutes, and the first half, Miami was really getting destroyed, and they just, they luckily Miami was able to get the goal, but the excuse me, the finish that Messi had and the footwork that he had and the dribbles and passes that we saw in that brief 20-minute period he was in was amazing. And then to get that free kick with really no time left in a spot that Messi can hit a free kick. You could just feel it coming.
Right. It's like, here comes a legend right here.
He's hit a million of them from that spot. And as I'm watching it with Gabe and Elliott, I was like, yeah, this is Messi's spot. This is like this is going in, and sure enough, man, what a kick it was. Not a bad first goal for a legend.
I like what the announcer said. It started bend it like Beckham, but now it's bend it like Messi.
Yeah, and the coolest thing about it was when the camera panned over to Beckham after that, there's like tears in his eyes. And he's like, I can't believe I've got this in front of me, and I'm going to have this in front of me for the next few years.
Oh,
he is just obviously so happy, but also wanting to be on the field.
Right, he goes, gosh, now I got to get out and prove myself in front of this cat.
Yeah, so we're heading down on Tuesday night to see Messi's second game. That's going to be a whole lot of fun.
I already have a summer party atmosphere in Miami added to watching a goat play it. And look, I have no problem saying that, a goat.
Yeah, and it was quite the scene there in that first game. We're hoping for something similar for the second on Tuesday night. So we're about ready to get back underway here. The referee looks at his watch and blows the whistle. We're underway. So Lyon taking over, and right away, first glance, no change in the style of press from Brevard. And runners getting forward now for Lyon. And very content to just play the ball nice and slow. Guzman now coming back to help with the possession. Atwell back to Guzman, back to Atwell. Able to turn. Great job from Aiden Haig to win the ball. Now Tiago losing out in the midfield and back to the center backs for the Lyon Academy. Good ball through to Mercado. But White Shirt's getting in behind and him forced to play the ball back. Now Theo Cox over to Tiago. Over to Stefan Nicholas, driving now on the far side. He's got Gabe Shelton in the middle. Theo on the cutback right now. He's got Theo's foot just off target. Man, Theo Cox was in the perfect passing lane for that little cutback cross, and Stefan Nicholas just couldn't get it past the defender and into his feet. Put it a little bit too far behind him, but man, what an opportunity missed there. Great run from Stefan Nicholas to get to create the opportunity, but just missing that pass.
But there's what we talked about. You know, you string something and get an opportunity created. And you, oh, wow.
Good little footwork to make the turn. And then just enough pressure to put it out of bounds. Throw in. Tiago's got the ball in the box. Good work from Guzman, out of bounds for a goal kick. But yeah, as you were saying, you know, with regards to that final pass, you know, that's the hardest thing in attacking in this game. When you get into that final third, everything compresses. Usually you're man down. You know, there was 4 against 3, blue shirts with 4 and white with 3. But Theo Cox just took up the right angle, the right line, and a good ball in here to Alvin Fenelon over to Stefan Nicholas, free. Left-footed shot. Deflected out of bounds for a corner kick.
Yeah,
Another good opportunity here, and Stefan Nicholas finding himself free on that far side. You know, a lot of this attacking work is going through him. And going to take the kick here is Tiago Perez. First opportunity of the half. Well, not first opportunity, really. First corner kick. Had a few opportunities here, but corner kick. Good ball in. Just over Cam Jorgensen's head. Another ball across. Off the football upright.
Doink.
Things already kind of canting the wrong direction. So Timothy Worthington's cross out of bounds, and the Lyon Academy taking over again. And Alvin Fenelon retreating now. Turning Luis back. Guzman back to Luis. Over to Sharma. Back to Acerve, back to Sharma. A lot more communication here. It almost looks like they're setting up for stepping on the press, but just waiting for that right moment. Good defense from Theo Cox on Garcia. Garcia able to nick it past, though, into the middle. Hernandez. And Theo Cox gets it clear. Looked like a handball there. Sharma with the long ball in. Kwame Asante clears it, and Leon taking over again. Nice little give and go pass there to get Nick through the midfield. Good individual work there. Now coming in on the attack, trying to find the through ball, but out of bounds for a goal kick. So the Lyon Academy now, you see the little give and goes through the middle of the defense, and now the errant pass. ball cleared. Gabe Shelton able to turn. Tackled from behind. Playing on. Alvin Fenelon, he's going in, but center back gets back to the ball. And now the pressure comes, but they play through it. And that's going to give an opportunity on the counter here.
Aaron.
Little tricky pass there, but right to Tiago. Finding Gabe over to Nathan Campbell, who loses out on the far side.
Great tackle.
A little quicker on the play here now. Mercado playing out but losing out to Theo Cox. Numbers coming in here now. Just could not quite get to it. Nathan Campbell on the far side. And now our left back out of position. They're looking to counter. Good job from Tiago to force Garcia back. That's out of bounds. Throw in for Brevard SC. Great work from Tiago. Got Gabe Shelton now in the box. Holding up, looking for help. He's got Stefan Nicholas. Shot right at the goalkeeper. Good opportunity there, and then Stefan Nicholas driving across the box. Finding space to get on that right foot, but the shot right at the goalkeeper. One of the best opportunities for Brevard all night. And now the Lyon coming on this side. Luis in on this side. Is he onside? He is. Hernandez gets the ball across. Kwame just gets enough of it to stop that ball from coming into the feet of Atwell. A little faster pace to the game. That ball comes all the way back.
I think both teams recognize the sense of urgency of, you want to be the first one to get that point on the board because it
Well, for me, I think that fast pace kind of lends itself better to Brevard because of the subs. Great shot from Hernandez. I thought that Aiden McAteer had shoved that one out of bounds, but it bounces right back in front of the goal, and he's able to get back to it. Good job to get back to it.
His hands got just underneath it and more popped it up rather than any particular direction there.
And contact between Hernandez and Kwame Asante there, but no foul called, and we'll have a throw-in for the Lyon Academy. And Hernandez, nice little flick on, but Cam Jorgensen clears it away. And good run from the center back to get in front of Gabe Shelton. Tiago's got the ball. He's got Alvin Fenelon on this near side. Foul called.
Pushing the back there.
Yeah, he got his foot as he was running by as well. And referee's giving a warning now. And Theo Cox over the ball. Trying to find Stefan on the far side, but the Lyon takes over again. But yeah, as I was saying, I think the pace is really going to play into Brevard because they have the substitutes. They can get those fresh legs on the field. And if this goes into extra time, as a playoff game, those extra legs are going to be huge. You get 7 substitutes in this league, so to have only 3 on the bench is definitely a disadvantage. And the ball coming back across. Atwell's checking back too. But not a great touch. Tiago takes over, trying to find Gabe Shelton, but right to the center back. And Tiago with a nice tackle there. Kwame Asante got a bit of the man as he went through the ball there. And now retreating back to the center back position. Cam Jorgensen with the ball at his feet.
Asante's limping bad.
Yeah, I think hopefully it's just a little catch of the toe or something like that, but it seems like he's working it out. Theo Cox does a good job stepping forward. Him and Gabe Shelton working. And Luis outpacing Alvin Fenelon back to the ball there. I don't know if Alvin knew he was coming. It seemed like he was kind of trotting, and Luis just blazes right past him and wins the ball. Kwame Sante not showing any signs of problems with his foot anymore as he comes forward and presses Dwayne on that one. Out to the far side. Blue shirts approaching into the box now. Another nice little flick for Mercado. But forcing the ball back. Thiago Perez giving pressure. Luis with the ball in. Nice little touch to Atwell. Blocked in a tender area, I guess, from Tim Worthington. That one put out by Cam Jorgensen. Gabe Shelton working back in defense. Kwame Asante pushes the ball out, but only blue shirts in the area. That one blocked by Theo Cox. He's got room to run. Garcia driving over to Atwell. Back to Luis. Luis looking for the cross. Hernandez in the area with another head, but he's offsides. That looked very similar to the ball we saw in the first half on the other side. Hernandez just standing around the 6-yard box, the cross coming in from Luis, and the flick-on header, but flick-on header wide, and Hernandez offsides. So Aiden McAteer will take this kick. Finding Cam Jorgensen. And Cam with no options goes himself. Alvin Fenelon. Gabe Shelton gets to the ball, but only into Atwell's feet. And Mercado trying to find room. Foul called. Free kick here for the Lyon Academy. Ball played over to Guzma. Playing it through. Good job from Cam Jorgensen just to nicking enough. And Gabe Shelton with the ball. They want the offsides. He's onside, getting pressed from behind, driving through. And shoved down. The ball pushed past 3 Brevard defenders, but able to slow them down enough. And the Lyon Academy taking over now in the midfield. Long ball in. And Nathan Campbell able to get the head to it and into the hands of Aiden McAteer. Gabe Shelton with a good touch and turn. Little shove from behind. Trying to find Stephen Nicholas. Offsides. That one looked very tight too, but just offsides. So Guzma takes over in the middle here. Luis taking a run on this side. And then passing, diagonal passes right through him. Mercado. Hernandez driving. Dwayne infield. Over to Luis. Good block there from Alvin Fenelon. Trying to get around. Foul called. And we'll have a free kick here in a pretty decent position here. Luis is going to take his left foot and try and find Hernandez's head, I'd imagine, around the 6-yard box. Oh, throw in. Thought they called a foul. Yeah, I'm not sure if he called the foul there or not. He got ball. Looks like he's calling throw. Aiden Haig does a good job to just keep the back. All the way back to Sharma, over to a survey, and back into our regularly scheduled play out of the back. Good job. Kwame Asante getting forward out of a center back position. Nathan Campbell getting forward out of his left back position, streaming up this side. He's got Kwame Asante on the far side. Stefan Nicholas driving through the middle here. Atwell does a good job tracking back. Aiden Haig taking over, trying to get it to Alvin Fenelon. And Gabe Shelton can't quite get it past. Oh, Tiago nicks it away. Gabe Shelton over to over to Stefan Nicholas. Foul called. Yellow card coming here. And substitutes coming in for Brevard on the far side. So it looks like we've got Kensley Jean. For Brevard. And Andre Jose Castro Franco. And Ralph Richardson. Over on the sideline, trying to enter the game here. Cam Jorgensen standing over this free kick. And Gabe Shelton. Tiago Perez. And I don't see who the third player was coming off the pitch. Oh, Alvin Fenelon coming off for Brevard. So let's see.
Close to the 63rd minute.
So Stefan Nicholas will take up the right side now. And Cam Jorgensen over the ball here on the free kick. And that one's going over the bar.
So Brevard SC's brought in the fresh legs. We'll see if that can be the difference for them.
Yeah, and a game like this, it's a warm day. Obviously, we've said it's cooled off very nicely, but
especially compared to a normal Florida summer in July.
Right. But still, a long game on these muggy nights. It's not easy. So those fresh legs are going to help. And again, now Ralph Richardson taking up that lone press striker role. And good nick away. But the Lyon Academy throw. And I believe that's Abreu, who's number 11. He's listed as 7 on my sheet, but I believe that's Abreu. Driving here, DeLeon with his head up, just trying to find a man. Cleared away, but only as far as Atwell. Hernandez taken over in the middle. He's got Dwayne on this side out of bounds, and it looks like he got it out for a throw, and he did. So throw in here on the near side, deep in their own defensive territory. And Richardson can't quite get first to the ball as it gets by. Good little give and goes there on the outside. Good defensive job from Cam Jorgensen. Plays it off the attacker out of bounds for a goal kick. And Cam, you know, as we said, not our normal center back, really stepping it up, playing really well on the back for us. Aiden McAteer will step through this one for the goal kick. And Tim Worthington missing the header. Stefan Nicholas and Aiden Haig double teaming, but off Aiden Haig's foot out of bounds. The Lyon Academy throw. Ball in, let clear and cleared away by Timothy Worthington. Nobody picking up the runners. He's running through. It's a good shot. Aiden McAteer had it covered. And you see Garcia doing some stretching. He's starting to cramp. Signs for the rest of the second half, I have a feeling. In this kind of night, it does lend itself to cramping. Muggy. And Bray with a good head. Finding Theo Cox. Good ball from Franco. Goalkeeper coming out, forced to use the head just to get that one by Richardson. And there's those fresh legs. Franco working back from his wing position. Now Theo Cox taking over in the midfield. Richardson on the far side. He's got Stefan Nicholas in the middle. Little patience needed here. Lots of blue shirts. Theo with a great spot again. That same position in the lane for that cutback pass, but not able to get enough time on the ball to get a shot. Tries to pick up the penalty in the process, too.
Yeah.
And back we go with the Lyon Academy. Possessing from the center backs. Now into Garcia. Passes the ball into Dwayne. Long ball coming in for Hernandez. But Aiden McAteer's there to eat that one up.
McAteer said, I used to play kickball in school. You're out.
Just punting this one forward. We got fresh legs forward. See if we can win first and second ball. There's first, but can't win second. And Sharma back to Cerve. Back to Sharma. Aiden Haig doing a good job just keeping pushing forward, forcing that ball back. And you can see the legs and the speed slowing down in the midfield here for the Lyon Academy. But this ball getting down that far side. Cross coming in. Kwame Asante first to it. He gets first to it. But it gets through, and there's a battle going on. Hernandez almost gets to it, but it gets nicked past all the way to Aiden McAteer. And now Aiden Haig. He's got Stefan Nicholas with him here charging down this near side. And little 1-2, missed on the 2, and knocked out of bounds. That'll be a Brevard throw. So those little 1-2 passes, trying a few of them throughout the game and just not coming off clean enough to keep matriculating down the field. And Cam Jorgensen going to the far side, trying to find Franco. Those fresh legs against Atwell, but Atwell is able to find a man free. Dwayne trying to find, I think that's Hernandez on the far side. And Kwame Asante just knocks the ball out of bounds. So the Lyon Academy taking over with the throw-in on the far side.
About at the 71st minute.
It was very close to a foul throw. So 71st minute, still 0-0. So if we don't get a goal, we go into extra time.
I was going to ask, do you happen to know what set of rules we're playing?
I'm assuming it's going to go into extra time. It could go direct to penalty kicks. I honestly don't know.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I would love to see.
Ooh. Ball comes across the goal face, and Dwayne just can't quite get to that ball as it crosses onto the far post and out of bounds for a goal kick.
I would love to see the penalty kicks.
I would like to see Brevard SC throw one in the goal so we can avoid it myself. But we've got good kick takers. Aiden McAteer, more than capable in goal. It's almost like a coin flip when you get into a penalty kick situation.
Right.
So I would much rather see this game play out to a final score. But
I mean, don't get me wrong.
and that's a high kick.
Quickly
played. Stefan Nicholas, and again, Acerve having to come out of his box to play the ball.
I would love to see Brevard SC win it, do a final score, but part of me says why not? Why not free kicks to end the season?
Good defense again. Kwame Asante has just eaten up every ball that's come near him. Great anticipation on the interceptions, and Richardson's on sides. Goalkeeper's out. He's by the goalkeeper. Can he keep it in? Stefan Nicholas. And the shot went right to the head of the player. This whistle's got to blow. He's playing on. And now blows the whistle. I mean, clearly it went to the player's head, and I don't understand why that whistle didn't blow immediately. But anyway, the Lyon Academy player down after taking the shot in the head from Stefan Nicholas. Good news is, buddy, you blocked the shot. Now you're back on your feet. That was Sharma, number 13. Center back was busy. Both center backs have been busy tonight, but mainly in the possession.
Simply just a face tattoo of honor. Because of that, it didn't get past him.
And the Lyon Academy players quickly running over to that far side to grab some water. As are a few of the Brevard players.
Smart.
Take that opportunity while you've got a minute. And we should have a drop ball for the Lyon Academy. Here, and the referees want them to get underway. This is not a sanctioned water break, and drop ball, ball's in play. And again, the Lyon Academy content to pass around the back triangle of the goalkeeper and the two center backs. And now playing the ball long. And Nathan Campbell first to it, out of bounds. To Lyon Academy throw. And Dwayne with the ball here, his head up, trying to find the man on the outside here. And the Brevard SC player is getting close to it. Good shot, but wide of the mark. That's the third shot of the second half for Club de Lyon. First one off the mark. I'm calling the earlier one a cross, but the earlier one that just squeezed by for a goal kick could have been a shot as well. So the Lyon Academy getting opportunities here, just unable to get one in the net, and that one's a little short from Aiden McAteer. Ball stays in. And again, Franco with those fresh legs. They're not going to be fresh for long if he keeps making runs like this. He's been running his butt off since he came on the field. And now he's playing on this right wing, and Stefan Nicholas moved back to the left. I'm not sure what Coach Moreno saw to make that switch back. But to Leon with another one, and that one's in the goal. What a shot from Dwayne, number 5, and the goal. And that shot from way outside just finds the bottom corner. So with only about 15 minutes left to play, 10, 15 minutes left to play, Brevard SC finding themselves down a goal here in the semifinal. And like I said, I think you got to see them picking up the pace. You see dead legs in the blue shirts and some fresh legs on the field for Brevard. Definitely need to pick up the pace now that we're down a goal. And Theo Cox driving forward now. Good job from Mercado to fend him off. And you see 3 men pressing now. Definitely a change in the pressure here from Brevard, but now those white shirts retreating. And they need the ball, so we're going to have to go and press it. If they're going to be content to hold it in the back, we're going to have to go get it. And good job getting that ball out to Atwell. And Stephen Nicholas with the ball now again. Push from behind. Foul called. So opportunity here. Brevard needs to get shirts forward. I assume Cam Jorgensen will take this one again. And it'll actually be Theo Cox. Another quality right foot. Cam Jorgensen with his 6-foot-plus frame into the box. Good ball in. Goalkeeper able to get first to it. Long ball trying to find Atwell. Gets by Kwame Asante. Kwame does a good job to retreat back. And Aiden Haig wins the ball out in the midfield. Kwame Asante has just been absolutely ridiculous in defense all night long. Little give and go there. And I think Stephen Nicholas was offsides, but Nathan Campbell wasn't. He was the one playing the ball. Brevard throw there. And a little extracurricular on the far side here. Nathan Campbell was shoved and then comes back and a little chest bump. I don't think referee saw the whole thing. But at any rate, we're playing on here. Nathan Campbell with the ball in his hand. Substitutes now coming in for Brevard. Looks like David Rivera, Camilo, and Kensley Jean coming on for Brevard. Theo Cox coming off the pitch. I don't see who the second player coming off the pitch is. I think it was Nathan Campbell.
Number 17 coming off for De Leon.
Yeah, and we saw Garcia cramping up earlier in the game. And coming on is number 18. That's Carlos Lopez. And I didn't see what happened there. Did they just give up a penalty kick? I was looking down on my paper trying to understand the substitutes, and the yellow cards coming out, 2 of them maybe.
There's a group around that referee, and that
I mean, the Brevard players on the ground, and I didn't see what happened at all.
I didn't know. I was trying to make sure there wasn't more substitutes.
But it looks like we've got a penalty kick. And yellow's coming out again. I haven't seen reds yet, so
No.
and I don't know who the yellows went to. But I've seen now 4 yellow cards to blue shirts tonight.
And I still think it's the referee being generous, giving yellows to multiple players, trying to avoid throwing one out. Because, I mean,
he's trying to get this game back underway is what he's doing. And you keep throwing yellow cards at players that are arguing with you. Eventually, they're going to get the point. And it looks like Cam Jorgensen has the ball in hand for a penalty kick and ready to go. And Lyon Academy still arguing. And again, I didn't even see what happened. I was looking down at my sheet trying to get my substitutes on paper, and the ball obviously came in quickly, and
I didn't realize
something happened.
I didn't even realize play had resumed. I was looking for make sure no more substitutes for you while you were looking at your paper.
It looked like the substitutes were coming on as the ball as the game played. You know, it was.
Bang, bang, play, I guess.
Yeah, very quickly taken. I'm surprised the referee let it go. But Cam Jorgensen with a penalty kick here to tie up this game. And ball in the goal. And Acerve gets his hand to it, but not strong enough. We're all tied at 1 off the Cam Jorgensen penalty kick.
Wow. Great job taking advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah, so we got Dwayne for De Leon with a goal and Cam Jorgensen with a penalty kick goal.
In about the 82nd minute.
And referee, again, just trying to get the game back underway here. Now tied quickly after the goal from the Lyon Academy. Ball coming across, trying to find Atwell.
All right, well.
And you see some fire from the Lyon players here. And there's a foul. Foul called as Atwell tries to run past Nathan Campbell, grabs him by the shirt, and drags him down.
Okay, so the time is 8:04. Matt,
I was told this game has to end by 8 o'clock. So I'm not sure of that ruling at this point.
I was like, I just happened to look down at the time, and I was like, well.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen at this point. I guess it's going to have to go to penalty kicks. As I think about that rule, you're not going to have extra time if the case is it's got to end in 3 hours, right? Little misstep. And Hernandez is in, but can't find him. And Mercado passes back to our center backs.
Who knows? Maybe that's what the players were arguing is that hey, it's
8 o'clock.
It's 8 o'clock.
Or it will be by the time we're done arguing with you.
I mean, I doubt it unless someone passed on that information to him. But
no, I don't think so.
But still, to have I've never seen a whole team corral around an official like that.
So good ball in, Cam Jorgensen. Great tackle, but that was called a foul, and that will be a penalty kick. He got ball. I don't know. Maybe the referee in the center is going to call that one off. Gets the yellow card. And that's going to be a penalty. I believe that was in the box, but, I mean, he got the ball.
So, looks like there was a player.
So, yeah, it looks like number 8, Guzman, was ejected. And as he walks by, he's picking fights with the stands. But it looks like the foul was just outside the box. So it isn't a penalty kick. It'll be a free kick.
So much action going on.
And a great position, though. I mean, this is like prime position. Atwell's in an offside position. Spilled Again, Atwell's offsides. That should be called offsides. Off the crossbar. And goal kick.
The goalie's best friend steps in to save the day.
So the shot was made. The save was made. Atwell was in an offside position when the shot was made and then goes to play the ball with the goalkeeper. He should be called offsides there. It was tight, but, I mean, that was what I saw in that play. Either way, the ball is going to be kicked from the same spot by Aiden McAteer. First to it is Brevard, and little trip of the referee playing on. And look, he looked offsides as well. Now the flag goes up for the offsides call. And that was David Rivera Camillo offsides on that one. Good late call there from the referee. So we'll have the Lyon Academy free kick. And we got to be closing in on final minutes.
About 86th or 87th minute.
Yeah, and you got to think there's going to be at least 3 minutes added on to this game, too. And then I assume penalty kicks at this point. And a little bit more pressure here coming from Brevard. And Luis playing on. Franco does a good job working back. And Worthington nicks it past. It looks like it came off of the Lyon player. No. The Lyon Academy throw. Worthington working back to his right back position. And ball going all the way across. And goalkeeper way out. Pressure coming now, long ball coming now. Worthington's going to get first to that one. 50-50 ball, says the referee. And Sharma forced to go all the way back to Acerve. Long ball coming again. Luis first to it. Ball coming in, trying to find Atwell. Kwame Asante again, intercepting as it comes through. Franco trying to find Aiden Haig, and he's offsides. Lets it play on through. And the Lyon Academy taking over again.
Again, folks, just a reminder, our scoreboard here on our clock is not official. The official time is kept on the field.
And foul called there against Kensley Jean, and quickly taken. Kensley Jean again getting a piece of the man in the back. And foul called again. I'm surprised the yellow isn't coming out at this point with those two quick fouls. This is about the spot that Dwayne hit his kick in regular play. Is he going to go direct on a free kick here?
You can feel the tension now.
Yeah, and more substitutes coming in here for Brevard. So Jordan Torres and Franco Scotto. Two good attackers.
Absolutely.
Two players with some speed. Two players with some skill. Got to defend the set piece first, though. So ball about 30 yards out. He's going direct, just over the bar. So Dwayne likes that spot. Hit his first goal, bottom right-hand corner. Tried to send that one high. I assume he's going to the top left-hand corner. and just over the bar.
Just hit the 90th minute.
Got to think there's at least 3 minutes left in this game. Franco heading the ball. 50-50, they take each other out. Brevard's in. Ball going across. Foul in from behind. Referee says no. Wow, Stefan Nicholas was just taken down from behind. Now Jordan Torres driving. And offsides is the call.
Whew.
And I can't believe the referee's letting him play on as Stefan Nicholas is still sitting inside the box. And Brevard wins back again. Franco driving. Good job to nick it over to the other Franco. Excuse me, to Carmelo. Now Jordan Torres driving, fresh legs. Gets the ball across. Gets the ball across again.
Great save.
If he spills that, that's a goal. But great hands there from a survey to stop that Jordan Torres. I don't know if it was a shot or a cross, but either way, it's a great save. Good turn. Franco Scotto's got to get back. That's going to be tight. Out of bounds anyway. Luis was very tight to that back line, very close to offsides, but ball pushed out of bounds. So Franco Scotto playing right back. Every time I've played with him, he's played striker, so I've only known him to be a striker, and he is a heck of a striker. So Cam Jorgensen taking over from the back line here. Not much time here. Got to get this ball forward.
92nd minute.
Bad touch there, and foul called play on. And Stefan Nicholas taken off, and that's going to be a yellow card. And no card given. And we got a man down on this near side here. And the referee letting play on. And foul called on Franco Scotto. So free kick here. Played quickly. And again, there can't be more than like a minute left, I'd say, maximum. Cam Jorgensen first to it. Aiden Haig giving chase. Stefan Nicholas still has gas in the tank. And there's 3 blasts on the whistle.
So we're going to see what happens here.
Regulation is done. I'm assuming at this point we're going into penalty kicks as it is after 8 o'clock. This game is supposed to be completed by 8. I got to think this is going straight to penalty kicks. I don't know the rule, and I have a feeling the referees might not either, and they're probably going to convene to determine that right now.
Well, I want to say you said you were talking to a referee, and the referee told you.
Yeah, the assistant referee on the far side there had said that the game's supposed to be complete by 8. So I'm not sure. I mean, it's a playoff game, right?
Right.
Someone's got to come out of this game a victor. Right now we're at 1-1. It's after 8 o'clock. They're going to penalty kicks. I don't think there's anything else we can do at this point.
Unless
but I don't know the rule.
Unless the championship is then turned into ultimate soccer, in which case you.
Well, you could always do a penalty kick at a later date if they should, decide that it has to be done by 8. But I got to think this game is going to finish here tonight with somebody leaving this game with more goals than the other. And captains now meeting with the referees in the midfield. Theo Cox and a survey.
I'll try to zoom in, folks. Try to get you the clearest bit of the action.
See if you can see if that coin's head or tails.
Yeah, okay. You have better luck with your binoculars, sir.
Yeah, I'm trying. So, looks like they're going to flip. Yeah, it looks like they're going to penalties because looks Theo Cox is trying to figure out which goal they're going to score against.
Good old-fashioned drama. Live from MCC.
Well, from what I've seen at a survey tonight, he's a quality keeper, so it's going to be tough getting it past him. He got his hand to the one penalty kick that was taken tonight, and that's the only mistake he's made all night long. Doing well to keep the ball in front of him, not spill it. Of course, in penalty kicks, you can spill it all you want. You just want to keep it out of the net. So then the question becomes, who's the 5? Who's taking the kicks for each team? Hernandez has been shooting well. Obviously, Dwayne with the free kick and the goal for tonight, he's going to be your kicker. Not sure who else. Guzman is out of the game with a red card. He would have been maybe another one. Mercado is probably another one. For Brevard, I think Cam Jorgensen, obviously, he took the first one. He's going to take one. Aiden Haig is probably going to take one. I think you put Jordan Torres and Franco Scotto in for the penalty kicks. So those two are taking them. The 5th one, at this point, in my mind, is not clear. But I think you're going to see those 4 for Jorgensen, Jordan Torres, Franco Scotto, and Aiden Haig. And I guess Stefan Nicholas probably would be my 5th.
I would say I'm a little biased here. I'd probably put Gabe in it.
Well, Gabe's out of the game. He can't take one.
Oh, okay. Well then,
if you're not on the field to end the game, you can't take a kick. So that's what I'm saying. They subbed in Franco Scotto and Jordan Torres late.
Gotcha.
I think they did that so that they were available as penalty kick takers.
Okay,
they're 2 really good penalty kick takers.
Well, I learned something new.
So it looks like we'll be taking penalty kicks to our left as both goalkeepers take up their space behind the goal. Actually, sorry, that's so the first kicker is going to be Hernandez. Aiden McAteer. Standing in goal for Brevard. Hernandez standing over the ball for the Lyon Academy.
The
semifinal game in the balance into penalty kicks.
The stands are emptying all the way down to where the penalty kicks are taking place.
The bleachers are going to flip. Flip to the left. Flip to the north. And the assistant referee having words with the goalkeeper on the far side. The assistant referee will just make sure that Aiden McAteer keeps his foot on the line until the ball's struck. And
that's the only
center referee making sure that there's continuous motion forward until the ball's struck from the kicker.
That's the only thing I don't like about free kicks is the fact that you have to be on the line until the ball's struck. Like you can't, I don't know.
And Hernandez sends Aiden McAteer to his left and puts the ball in the top right. So Hernandez gets the first penalty kick. And the kicker for Brevard will be Aiden Haig. Aiden Haig steps up and saved.
Oh.
And I think he's saying he was off the line. He came off the line early. I thought he went back onto the line. And this will be retaken. I'm not sure what's going on here. He came off the line early, but I thought he came back to the line before the ball was kicked. And the next kicker will be Dwayne, our goal scorer for DeLeon. But more controversy here.
Yeah.
As we're in penalty kicks. So the two referees discussing what happened. I'm assuming it's, did he come off his line? And the assistant referee clearly said he did. He's the one in charge of watching that line. I don't know how the center referee, and we'll have a re-kick here from Aiden Haig. Well, now there's argument about that as well. But it looks like it will be retaken. I mean, the assistant referee's job, as I said at the start, is to make sure that goalkeeper stays on his line. Clearly, to me, he stepped off his line and then came back to it. I don't know if he got all the way back to it before the ball was kicked. Now Dwayne getting in the argument. He doesn't have any stake in this argument. He wasn't in the play. He's going to get a yellow card if he's not careful.
I want to say
he may already have one.
I want to say charging the ref like that is not exactly smart in penalty kicks here. I mean, not that it's ever smart, but
I don't know who has yellow cards at this point, but I think anybody in a blue shirt.
Yeah, no,
might have. There was like 5 given out down here.
Yeah,
when the first penalty kick was taken from Cam Jorgensen. But, yeah, it looks like we're going to have a re-kick after a great save from Asave. And I don't know if that's going to light a fire under him or piss him off or what's going to happen here. But Aiden Haig's got a second chance to get this ball in the goal. Taken quickly and into the bottom left corner for a goal. So 1-1 in penalties. And now the goalkeeper for Lyon Academy is going to set the ball in the middle. He should be stepping off the field, and I have a feeling that's what the referee is getting ready to tell him. Drama after drama. And now the coach is arguing something again. Our center referee walking over to have a conference, yellow card given. He's not in his technical area for one.
And maybe that
I don't know if he has to be, honestly, in the penalty kick. So Dwayne stepping up. He's already got 1 goal tonight. Can he make a penalty kick conversion here to give DeLeon the lead here in the penalty kick shootout? And just stalls Aiden McAteer and then puts it in the right side. 2-1. Okay, so stepping up to take the second penalty is David Rivera Camillo.
And yeah,
Guzma's back in the facility here.
And
he's supposed to be out of the facility, and there's lots of folks arguing down there to get him out of here. And assistant referee on the far side arguing with the coach. Center referee now looking at Guzman. Center referee says, take the kick, Camillo. Put in the bottom left-hand corner, and we've got another goal.
So we're
2-2. All even. And to take this one for DeLeon, is that 7 or 17? I believe that's Rodriguez, number 7, who'll take this kick for DeLeon. And referees are unaware of the activity going on over here. I think if he was, he'd be ejecting the player from the facility, but letting it go on at this point as we're waiting on Rodriguez to take the third kick for DeLeon to put them ahead. Great save from Aiden McAteer.
Aiden McAteer
guesses left, goes to his left. Great two-handed save, strong to the ball. And Rodriguez's kick is blocked. And AR on the far side watching the line, didn't flinch. So a clean save from Aiden McAteer. And now Jordan Torres stepping up to taking a kick. So this goal will put him ahead in the shootout. Slows his run off the top bar and in. What a penalty. Nobody's saving that one. Jordan Torres off the crossbar and in.
Doing what we know him to do the best.
It is always dangerous going high on a penalty kick. It's so easy to push it over the bar, and he just nicked it under the bar and in. What a beautiful kick. And now stepping up for Lyon. I believe that's number 18. That's Carlos Lopez. Aiden McAteer has got to have some adrenaline coursing through those veins after that save. Some confidence. And Lopez over the ball. He'll put his left foot into this one. Slow into the right corner as he sends Aiden McAteer to his left. Good penalty. So 3-3. And stepping up to take this one for Brevard is Kensley Jean. So this to take back control. Hard, but right at the goalkeeper. Save. And it's all even, folks. Into our fifth kicker. Pressure's on. You got to make these kicks now.
Yes.
And our center back, DePazzo, stepping up for Lyon. He's had more touches than anybody tonight. Can this final touch be that kick that puts him ahead? Short run up. And Aiden McAteer with the save. Short run up. The kick goes near to the goalkeeper at a decent height. And Aiden McAteer steps up and makes the save.
Aiden, call him Clutch McAteer.
So 2 out of 5 saves from Aiden McAteer. That's the way you want to be a goalkeeper in penalty shootouts. That's heroic. And Cam Jorgensen, he's got one in the goal already tonight from the spot. This one would give them a bid into the final. And for me, he's probably the best penalty kicker on the team. Taking the one in real play, that would tell you. And so Cam's going to step up, playing the mind games with the goalkeeper. Do you go to the same side? Do you go to the opposite side? Or do you just bash it in the goal? Bashes it in. He gets a hand to it, but in the goal, Cam Jorgensen with the 5th kick, puts it in the goal. And 4-3, Brevard over the Lyon Academy in penalty kicks. What a way to end it.
Wow.
Gets his hand to it, but just not strong enough. Under the bar it goes. And Brevard SC is in the final of the USSL Championship.
Penalty kicks, drama, little bits of controversy. This game had everything, and at the end of the day, Brevard SC comes out on top.
I got to tell you, the Lyon Academy, they controlled this game the entire game long. And just a tough way to end it. You know, you get the penalty kick, it goes into penalty kicks at the end, and we just get one more. And heck of a way to finish this game, but a great game tonight from both teams. Congratulations to Brevard SC. You're heading to the final.
You know, they say big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments, and I think there was no bigger play than Aiden McAteer coming up with not one, but 2 saves in PKs. Usually you're lucky to get one. The fact you can get 2.
Yeah, and they weren't misses. They were
Right.
saves. 2 saves from Aiden McAteer.
Exactly.
Huge for Brevard.
So this is awesome. I'd like to thank Matt Shelton. We'll keep everyone updated on what's going on as far as championship-wise. For Matt Shelton, for owner Mr. Woodson, for head coach Adrian Moreno, and for everyone here at MCC, your final score is 1-1 with Brevard SC winning 4-3 in PKs. Have a great night, everybody. And now jump on over to Mouth and Off Sports Talk with Alan Slaughterzinski and Anthony Knockreiner. Have a great night, everybody.